Back now, the NEWS9 Auto Expo 2016 opened with a massive crowd. Now, hundreds of visitors gathered before the inauguration. Now, if you've missed out on the first day, you can still make the most of the expo today as well as tomorrow. It's open from 10 in the morning till 7 in the evening. In fact, to know more about what's happening over there, I'm joined in by my colleague Vivek. Vivek, earlier on when we were speaking, you showed us what exactly was happening. You spoke to some of the car dealers. Do take us through some more interesting things that are happening there.
The moment you walk into the TV9 and NEWS9 Auto Expo 2016, you will be welcomed by the brand new Renault Duster. Yes, Trident Renault is our associate sponsor for this particular event, and I must say the time Renault was launched in India, their model Duster was an absolute runaway success, simply because the concept of having a compact SUV, or rather an urban SUV, was not there in Indian market for a long time. People depended on your huge SUVs to maneuver in the city, and frankly speaking, let's accept the fact that in a city like Bengaluru, to drive an SUV is very tough. That is where Renault made a breakthrough in the Indian market with the Duster, and with every passing year, Duster has made a fabulous improvement in terms of its design, in terms of its features, in terms of its driving experience. And now with a four-wheel drive, I believe the Duster is it kills all the competition in this particular segment. Take a look at the front looks, the bold and mean and broad looks. I mean, the gang of Dusters absolutely kills it on the road, and with new colors as well, is doing absolutely really well at the Indian market. I'm going to be opening the door and speaking to a representative from Trident Renault. What's your good name, ma'am?
Rashmi.
Rashmi, the response here in TV9 and NEWS9 Auto Expo is fantastic, especially for the Renault Duster.
Yeah, you're right.
You must have driven the car really well. How do you like the car, and how do you like the response at our expo?
No, I truly like the car. That's nothing that I have to say no about it. But then the response has been great here. Compared to yesterday, today has been awesome. I guess it's going to only improve today in the evening, and then it's going to be much better tomorrow also.
Okay.
And as you are saying, you're actually looking at the stunning Duster, which is a showstopper actually. Yes, so it's a car which is doing really well in the market.
Yes. So tell me, what kind of sales does this car do every month, and why is it selling so well? Because it's got some competitors now in the Indian market, but what makes the Duster stand out?
As I told you, it's a showstopper in the sense it's most of the times I feel it's a dream car for many of the customers. And we do about 250 to 270 cars every month in Bangalore, and we have a good market share. And yes, we do have competition, but then I think the Duster is selling because the way it looks first, and the performance has been amazing. Ride and drive quality, suspension, affordability. I think it's a package along with mileage and everything. So it's a complete package. And somebody wants to drive a real SUV, this is the car to go for.
Okay, I like to call it the urban SUV. And as I speak to Rashmi, I can't take my eyes off the main console here when you come towards the car. Take a look at it. Absolutely stunning. They've turned the AC on, and it's really cool to look at the console and the way the analog dial is, and absolutely good. And I hear that the Renault Duster also has the shortest radius in terms of drivability, and all the latest features involved in the Renault Duster. And this is what is stopping the crowd here. It's a showstopper, as Rashmi said. What has been the response from the audience, Rashmi? What do they say what do your customers say in terms of happiness after they drive the car?
We've been selling Dusters from last 3.5 years, and one of the reasons why it is still selling very well is because our customers who bought the car are extremely happy, because it's made for dirt roads. You can use it in the city drive, you can use it in the dirt road. It's an absolute great to drive a car kind. So that's one of the reasons why customers are coming back to us.
Okay. And in terms of Trident being a franchise dealer?
Yeah. Trident, we are the dealers in Bangalore, and we have 6 locations around, and we have one in Tumkur. Trident, we started with Hyundai, and we have the Renault now, and we are here from last 5 years. Okay. And we have done 20,000 plus Renault Diamonds around the road now. Okay. And the last car, which is the latest one, which has come out with the Quid, we've been able to put about 5,000 Quids on the road in just 9 months time. So that's something which is just amazing.
Okay, I'll let you sit inside the car and enjoy the feel while I go and explain to our viewers about the other cars which Renault, of course, is having here in the Indian market. Of course, as Rashmi said, Renault also has the Kwid. It also has the Logi. It's also got some of the most good-looking cars available in the segment. I mean, it caters to all kinds of audience. What you're seeing here on your screens is the Renault Kwid. And this comes, of course, into the common man segment. It's about 3 or 4 lakhs. It starts off in that range. And even in this segment, it's the best in class in terms of the ground clearance, in terms of engine, in terms of the features inside. This exactly is like a hatchback. And still it gives you something like an SUV kind of a feel. On the other side, of course, let's take you through the other car which Renault has in terms of the Logi. The Logi again is a multi-utility vehicle, something which is very popular for the people who go on long drives or who go for destinations outside their city. You don't have to pay too much for a big SUV. The Logi is a 7-seater. It comes with great mileage. It comes with great style as well. So these are the cars, of course, Renault has in terms of the best cars in the market available for Bengalurians. And with Renault being our associate sponsor for the TV9 and NEWS9 Auto Expo, I think they are the showstoppers. The moment you enter, you get to see all these amazing cars, and the response has been good. People have actually started booking their cars because we have auto finance as well. So if you like a car and if you feel this is the car for you, all you have to do is sign a couple of documents and you're able to drive home your brand new car. We've been telling you that we've got some really great festive offers, festive discounts, and all that benefit is coming only in this particular place. Over 50 brands available at the NEWS9 and TV9 Auto Expo 2016, and the customers are spoiled for choice. You know, what else do you want? If you also want to own a bike, you've got some great bikes on display, whether it's a mileage bike or an expensive bike or a sports bike. All this happening only here at the White Palace grounds. Let me just show you the kind of crowd here at our Auto Expo. This has been the situation since a long time. Some happy customers. Yeah, let's speak to this gentleman here. Hi, what's your good name?
Raghu.
Raghu, how do you like being at an Auto Expo, and what's the experience like?
It's very good. We enjoyed the cars, as the kids also loved the cars, seeing the cars.
Okay, how many kids do you have?
It's only one daughter, and my niece are Yugal and Nimisha.
How many cars are you buying to buy? 3 cars?
No, already we had the 4 cars at home.
Okay, all right.
They wanted to see the new cars and the bikes. They're crazy about the Harley Davidson and the Indian bikes.
Okay.
So they were very happy seeing the bikes.
Great. And what is your take on the cars and the bikes? Are you going to buy one very soon? And what has been the response in terms of going to each stall and getting some information about the new cars?
The persons explained it very well. We are very happy with whatever we got the thing. Okay. And probably may book a SR 150 Aprilia very shortly. Okay. It's good.
Okay. And are you going to take your kids or your wife on the bike?
Obviously my kid. She doesn't travel on a bike, that's why.
Okay, all right, great. Thank you so much for speaking to us. All the best.
Thank you.
Happy customers, happy participants, happy Bengaluru. It's the place to be in the weekend. The NEWS9 and TV9 Auto Expo 2016. Dashara is around the corner. Vijay Dashmi, Ayudha Puja. I believe it's the best way to reward yourself for all the hard work you do in so many years. Gift yourself a car or a bike, and I think the smile on your face will only be broader. Back to you, Nolan.
Well, thank you very much, Vivek, for all that. In fact, you can clearly see so many people who have decided to actually head over there. That's at the Palace grounds. You can clearly see you will be spoiled for choice. That is what it is over there. So under one roof, all your cars, bikes, and also you'll be able to actually speak to financial advisors who can actually give you information on the type of EMIs, the down payments that would be required if you want to pick up a vehicle immediately.